Hello dear students, in the last class we were talking about group 16 elements of p block elements, right? So there we were dealing with oxygen, sulfur, selenium, tellurium and polonium. We had seen its introduction in previous lecture. So today we will be continuing with the trends in physical and chemical properties. So here about the physical properties, a short revision was taken about the following properties, that is melting point, boiling point, ionization enthalpy, electronegativity and EGE, right? Electron gain enthalpy. So we had seen that for melting point and boiling point it increases down the group. Reason in the coming property we will be discussing why there is an increase in property of melting point and boiling point down the group oxygen to tellurium. According to their state it varies. It is a hint for all of you that according to its state it varies, right? Increases down the group. Why it will increase, you need to think. Why? Because in initial state oxygen, what is its occurrence? It is gaseous in state, and then down the group it is increasing. So what will be the trend of the state that occurs from oxygen to polonium? That it will get converted to near about solids. So there will be an increase in boiling and melting point because it will take more heat. So therefore we tell that melting point and boiling point goes on increasing, right? Further again in the state property I will be explaining this again, why melting point and boiling point increases, right? But I have given you a hint here. Now next, ionization enthalpy. It decreases down the group. Again you need to go through its definition, what is ionization enthalpy, and then you will come to the conclusion that it decreases down the group. Ionization enthalpy, energy required to remove most loosely bounded electron, right? As we go down the group, size goes on increasing and therefore ionization energy goes on decreases, because as the size increases less energy will be required to remove the electron. Okay, so therefore we conclude ionization energy decreases down the group as size goes on increasing. Less energy will be required to remove the electron. Therefore, ionization enthalpy decreases. Next, electronegativity. For this, oxygen, sulfur, selenium, tellurium, polonium, its values are given. Oxygen is very important from the point of view of solving the problems, because electronegativity value is helpful in finding very many of the questions. So for oxygen and sulfur is not that important, but oxygen is important, so you need to learn to that oxygen. After fluorine, which electronegativity of fluorine is 4, and after that comes oxygen at second number 3.5, highest electronegativity. Next trend, EGE, electron gain enthalpy, decreases down the group. Why? Because size goes on increasing. When size gets increasing, electron gain enthalpy or electron gain energy will go on decreasing. Okay. So again, now further physical properties or physical state we will discuss here, so that we can get clear to about all the properties of this group. So physical state of oxygen, as we all know that it is gaseous in nature, it occurs as gas, and other members are solids at ordinary temperature, right? At ordinary temperature other members are solids and oxygen is gaseous in state. This is the basic thing we are learning since we were in school. But still, if some of the students who have forgotten, so keep in mind that oxygen is gaseous in nature and other members are solids at ordinary temperature. Okay. Now for gaseous state there is some reason, as we know that gas, when we come to the point of gas, which type of force of attraction is there? See here, I had written weak van der Waals force of attraction is there, right? In gases, weak van der Waals forces of attraction is there, you all know. Among all the forces of attraction, which is the weakest? Van der Waals force of attraction. Which is the strongest? Covalent bond. Okay, after that ionic, and after that weak van der Waals forces. In solids, we have covalent bond or ionic bond usually, and in gases we have weak van der Waals force of attraction. So one of the reason is why oxygen is gaseous in nature, because it have weak van der Waals force of attraction. Now why oxygen is having weak van der Waals force of attraction? To know this, we will come to the point what is the reason behind it, that oxygen forms p-pi multiple bond. In classroom teaching, when our session was going on, I had told you what is p-pi bond, but once again we will see its electronic configuration and get clear how oxygen forms p-pi bond. We will write oxygen, its atomic number is 8, so the configuration becomes 1s2, 2s2, 2px2, 2py1 and 2pz1, correct? Similarly, this is one oxygen atom and this is another oxygen atom. So other oxygen atom will have also same configuration, 1s2, 2s2, 2px2, 2py1 and 2pz1. So when two oxygen get bonded, where they are keep bonding at p-pi and py, 2py and 2py will overlap with one another, and 2pz and 2pz will overlap with one another, and they will form p-pi bonding, right? So multiple bond means here first single bond and this is second single bond. So therefore oxygen, it have O double bond O, right? This single bond is of p-pi and this of pz. Okay, 2py and 2pz overlap with one another and form bond, double bond, right? As it is a pi bond, we know that pi bonds are weak bond, and hence they are weak bond, so they will have weak force of attraction, and so they show weak van der Waals force of attraction, and therefore they occur as gas, right? Therefore they occur as gases in nature. So you are clear about the reason why oxygen is gaseous in nature. A question can come for 2 mark. Explain why oxygen is gaseous in nature. So you should know first reason, or second reason, you can say that second reason, it shows weak van der Waals force of attraction, and another point is it shows p-pi multiple bonding. For this you can write its electronic configuration and show it clearly that it forms p-pi bonding, and pi bond is a weak bond, and therefore they exist as gaseous in gaseous state at ordinary temperature. Okay, now next member of our family is sulfur. Sulfur, it is polyatomic, right? Poly means many, atomic means many sulfur molecules will come together to form a complex molecule, right? It is many sulfur, polyatomic molecules of sulfur will form complex compound or complex molecule like S8. Cellurium also occurs in the form of S8, and when this condition occurs, we call it as puckered ring, right? Puckered ring structure or crown shape structure. So structure is there here as it is. I am showing you. See, a king's crown. All have seen this. All of you have seen this. Okay, ताज जो कहते हैं हम लोग किंग का, उसके जैसा है. So 8 molecules of sulfur is there. See here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so therefore sulfur, selenium, it forms a crown shaped puckered ring of S8 molecules. Okay, hence whenever we will be dealing with structure of sulfur, or rather it compounds, we will say that sulfur occur in S8 form. And this here, when it is forming S8 form, which type of bond is there or force of attraction is there? It has strong van der Waals force of attraction, and therefore it occurs in the form of solids, right? Not hard solids but soft solids we can say, because force of attraction is van der Waals. So therefore, so now we will be dealing with the next property of atomic and ionic radii. Okay, atomic and ionic radii means all of you know that size of an electron from outermost orbit of an electron from nucleus. It is called as atomic or ionic radii, right? This definition all of you know. Now what is the trend across the period? Across the period means from left to right, it goes on decreasing due to nuclear pool, right? From left to right, from period we are telling, so we will say from left to right. As we move from left to right, it goes on decreasing. Why? Because of nuclear pool. From when we are saying the word period, the number of shell is not increasing, right? Number of only electron is increasing, and as number of electron is increasing, number of protons are also increasing. So protons will attract those equal number of electrons. So therefore nuclear pool increases and therefore size goes on decreasing. Okay, nuclear pool increases. Why? Because number of protons as well as number of electron, it increases. So therefore force of attraction increases, that is nuclear pool increases, and therefore size goes on decreasing from across the period, or as we move from left to right in the periodic table. Down the group, what happens? It goes on increases due to number of increase in shell, right? As the number of shell increases, electron also goes on increasing, right? But the tendency of increase in shell which overcomes the attraction of which overcome the attraction of protons to electrons. So therefore as the number of shell increases, size also goes on increasing, right? As the number of shell increases down the group, size or atomic radii or ionic radii goes on increasing. Reason? Shell number increases. Here across the period, what is the reason? Because nuclear pool goes on increasing. So therefore electron will get attracted towards the nucleus and therefore size goes on decreasing, right? Because shell is constant, same shell is there, right? Now next property, density. Okay, how density? So density goes on increases on moving down the group. So what is the reason? See, as reason is first reason is because of less increase of size with reference to atomic size down the group. Okay, there is a increase, first 1, 2, 3 shell wise, number wise shell number is increasing. Okay, sequence wise rather we can say, sequence wise number of shell number is increasing, and therefore we are telling that less increase of size with reference to atomic size down the group, therefore density increases down the group, right? Size is increasing but it is not so much, less increase, right? This word you make yourself clear that there is an increase because of the increase in shell number, but that increase is less. Okay, so therefore density increases. Now second point will make you more clear, that increase in magnitude of van der Waals forces of attraction, and hence lattice becomes more compact. As in the previous property we have seen that oxygen, it is gaseous in nature, sulfur and the below elements, they are contributing towards solid state. So when we speak about solid means lattice, right? Solid means lattice. And when we speak about solid, force of attraction goes on increasing, and when force of attraction will get increasing, obviously density will also goes on increasing, because molecules come closer, they contribute towards the density, right? And when they are in gaseous state, they are less dense, right? So this point should make you more clear about the property that density increases on moving down the group. Why? Because state is getting changed, right? From gaseous to solid it is becoming. Why? Because van der Waals force of attraction is increases, it forms a lattice point, means it becomes more and more compact. So therefore density goes on increasing down the group. This is also a point, but this point is more of importance. Okay, so why density goes on increasing down the group? Because of increase in magnitude of van der Waals force of attraction, it becomes compact, means hence or lattice points contributes to its compactness, that is solidness, right? And also there is an increase in size, but there is a less increase in size with reference to their atomic size down the group. Okay, so these 2 points contribute towards the property of density, which tell us that it increases on moving down the group. Now next we will deal with our one of the question can be asked in an exam. So what is the question? Ionization enthalpy. Okay, short form I am using for writing, but during telling explaining time I will read its full form only, so listen carefully. Ionization enthalpy or energy of group 15 is greater than group 16. Okay, group 15 members means nitrogen family and group 16 members means oxygen family. You should get clicked which are the members of group 15 and which are the members of group 16. And when we tell about group, first and foremost thing should come in our mind is their outer electronic configuration or group configuration, because when we are speaking about group, the main difference between the two group is its configuration, right? So question is ionization enthalpy of group 15 is greater than group 16. So one of the major reason here only group which word itself make us clear that when we are telling about group, it is NH2NP3, and second group 16 it is NH2NP4, right? This is nitrogen family, this is oxygen family. So and for group 16 it is NH2NP4. So the major reason is because of extra stability of half filled orbitals in group 15, right? It is half filled, NP3 completely filled, it should be NP6, 6 ka half 3. So therefore it is NH2NP3 as compared to the group 16, that is NH2NP4. So clear about this point. First point, because of extra stability of half filled orbitals in groups 15, therefore they are having high ionization enthalpy, right? Ionization enthalpy is greater. Ionization enthalpy means energy required to remove the most loosely bounded electron. So here more energy will be required because it is stable. Okay, so therefore its ionization enthalpy will be greater. So this is the answer for this question, ki why ionization